Mark, a 1-1 draw at Yeovil last weekend. How's the mood in the camp been after that one?
Yeah, on the day we were just maybe a little bit down on the levels that we'd reached in other games. A lot of factors. I think the travel that we had the day before didn't lend itself to really have that energy that we're looking for. I think that was a factor. You never like to look at these things and think that they have an effect until you actually play the game and you think, well, maybe that was an issue for us. So, but listen, travel is a huge part of what we do this year, so we've got to suck it up and get on with it, really. But on the day, I thought we had a good response when we went behind. It was important that we took something out of the game, so we were able to do that. We probably didn't deserve to win on the day, but we didn't deserve to lose either, I felt. So all in all, difficult journey, a long way to go, came back with something. So all in all, we have to be reasonably satisfied with that. On the back of a really strong run as well. So we're in good shape at the moment. So nothing has changed in terms of our confidence or how we're approaching games now.
You mentioned the run there, now 5 unbeaten. How important is that to get momentum going through the season? Yeah,
well, you've heard me talk about it time and time again. Momentum is huge in football, and whenever we've had a setback, we had a couple of poor results and performances, but we've bounced back again, and we had a similar situation when we had a negative result earlier in the season. So that's the response I'm looking for. That's what I want to see. You can't afford to dwell on games that have gone by too long. You just got to get on with the next one and look forward, and that's what we've tried to do. I've said from the start of the season that we were going to have setbacks, and we've had a number, but for the most part, the start of the season we've had has been excellent. So yeah, we just got to continue in the same vein, make sure this momentum continues.
How has it been in the stand for that one? Did that give you a bit of a different perspective?
Well, it was different. I didn't like it. It was it was a nightmare. So I was a little bit too close to the dugout, so I was close but not close enough. So yeah, it was a bit frustrating from my point of view. I'd much rather be there on the touchline. You're just more engaged, and okay, you can see things from a different angle and maybe have a different perspective on it. But the reality is you need to be closer to it and get your message over quickly. I had a good runner in Jack coming up and down to the stand, so that was okay. It worked in terms of messaging and making sure that the guys understood substitutions and what have you. But in terms of involvement, I was a little bit detached. So yeah, hopefully I won't do it again.
So looking forward to being back on the touchline then this weekend.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone managed to get through unscathed at the weekend?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we should be okay.
Reading away in the FA Cup this weekend. How are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, it's opportunity. It's a free hit for us, really. I mean, everybody understands that the priority this year is to get out of this league. But the FA Cup is a great distraction. It's a competition that has been very good to me, both as a player and as a manager. I had some great times, great moments. So I'll never disrespect the competition because it's been so good to me. But yeah, we'll look forward to it. Like I said, we're going into a game against good opposition in a couple of leagues higher than us, but we're playing well. So you want to face teams when you're in a good reign of form, and that's where we are in terms of our confidence as well. So yeah, bring it on.
What sort of threats are you expecting from Reading at the weekend?
No, they're a good side. It's a little bit difficult to prepare. Obviously, there was a surprise in midweek with them changing managers, and so it's a little bit difficult for us in terms of the detail of the game, like we normally like to give to the guys, because obviously we're not quite sure which way they'll go. But a number of our staff have worked with Liam before, and we'll have an idea of how or what his preferences are. So maybe that gives us a little bit more of an insight than we would have if we didn't know him as a manager. So we'll have to just take our chances in terms of how they'll shape up in terms of structure of the team or the players they're likely to pick. I would imagine he'd like to see the vast majority of his players playing. So we're going with the idea that they'll go as strong as they can. Then we won't be surprised if they don't.
It's a good opportunity to make a statement against a League One side.
Yeah, the Cup's, that's what it's there for, in my view. It's an opportunity to test yourself. If you go up against good opposition that's in a different league to you, metaphorically I suppose, but sometimes that's not always the case in terms of performance when you go head to head. So yeah, it's a test for us, but enjoy going up against good teams. I think you can see where you are in terms of the level that you're trying to hit. So yeah, we'll enjoy it. Good stadium, like I said, good opposition as well. We need to test ourselves.
You've been shortlisted for Manager of the Month. How much does that mean to you?
Well, it's nice when people recognise that maybe they think we're doing things in an okay way. Obviously, that's result dependent, and we've had good results, and so it's not a surprise in that regard. But I don't hold too much sway on individual awards. If they come along, clearly it's a collective thing. The staff here and the players have been great since I walked through the door. So be a recognition for them rather than me.
We expect another large following at the weekend. They're brilliant, aren't they? Just on the road, following us everywhere, a long trip.
Yeah, I mean, last weekend it was hard enough for us to get down there, but to have, I think it was over 400, 500 of our fans down there. It was a huge effort. So we're always grateful. We're not surprised because it happens every time we have an away match, but we never take it for granted.
Thanks for your time.
Okay.